Everybody is looking for this exciting new exercise to do that will give them just like mind-blowing, incredible results, something that they've never done before that's going to be absolutely amazing. Truth is, there are not new exercises you need to do. You just need to do the tried and true ones the right way, especially with the right range of motion and not going too fast. So I'm going to demonstrate 3 exercises, maybe 4, maybe more, probably just 3, and just show you the right way to do it. And of course, these take a lot of practice. So we'll do a pushing movement, a pulling movement, and a squatting leg movement. And of course, you should warm up before these. So if we're doing squats, a lot of people kind of go like down a little bit and then they can't get down any lower. But really, you get a much better stretch where all the muscle gain comes from if you get down to the bottom. So you might have to put your legs a little bit wider. If my feet are like shoulder width apart, I don't honestly have the best ankle mobility. So what else you can do is, I'm not sure if you can see this, you can stand on something that elevates your heels. And then it's just like a night and day difference. Even with my feet so close together, I can get all the way down. My chest can be up. So that's something that you can work on, because if you're just going like this, you might not have the ankle flexibility to get down quite that low. Of course, if it's tough for you to do squats overall, you can sit down in a chair and just do a version of a chair squat just like that. So on the squats, just get as low as you can. You want your hips to be as close to the ground as possible. You pause for a second there, and then you come up nice and tall. So technique is everything. Next one, a pushing movement. Let's work on the push-up. So whether you're doing a knee push-up, a toe push-up, an elevated push-up, I want you to bring the center of your chest down to whatever surface is touching. So go down slowly here, push yourself back up. Make sure it's stable, of course. You don't want your shoulders to be up. You want to get your chest as wide as possible as you go down, and then you push it away. Same thing if you're on the floor. You want to get all the way down. I don't want to see any of these little fast half reps, so put your ego aside. Come all the way down, pause at the bottom, chest on the floor, and then you push yourself all the way up until those elbows are fully locked and extended. When it comes to pulling movements, you probably don't do quite as much pulling, but I see a lot of people who are like, oh yeah, I can do 15 pull-ups, and their pull-ups look like this. They don't go all the way up until their elbows are pointing towards the floor. They don't come all the way down until their arms are straight. Or if they are going the whole range, they're going really fast, and that puts a lot of pressure on your joints. So pull-ups, come down to the bottom. Don't let your shoulders shrug up. Keep your shoulders down, keep it engaged, but just straight arms. That'll be the best stretch for all these muscles involved. Come all the way up, hands to shoulder level. Of course, a pull-up is a really difficult move. So if you have like a tree branch or something, you can just grab a towel and you basically have it right around your shoulder, armpit level. You slowly ease yourself down, chest up, you're fully stretched out. Pull yourself up to the top, just like that. Of course, there are different variations. You can use bands. Let me get this towel out of the way. If you have a band, the towel is actually a great resource, because you would just put half of the band around the towel, and then you put your towel through the door. This is not a normal door. It doesn't have hinges and close like regular, so you won't see the best version of this. But if you have a normal door that closes, it would be stuck in place. Once you have the towel around it, it's locked. For this one, basically you just want your elbow coming back as far as you can. You get to a position where it can stretch all the way forward. Your arm is straight, but it's really about that range of motion. Oh God, this broke on me, okay. But if you have a band and you don't want to do the door situation, you can put it under your feet like this. Arms are straight, knees are slightly bent. Pull up until your hands touch your rib cage, elbows up to the sky, bring it down, shoulders are down, hips are back. So that would be a rowing motion, getting that full range of motion. Basically, like I've said a lot, but it's not It's not that complicated. Just go slowly and do the full range of motion all the way down into stretch position. I know it's harder there. I'm happy to show you easier variations of any of these exercises, but to get the best bang for your buck, you don't have to switch your exercise. You just need to do the basics better.